Fingers are cool. Hi there. I'm ZakuNuva. You may know me from such things as VR chat DJ and IRL DJ. Uh, uh, how did we get here? What are we doing here? What is this right here? I thought I'd give you, the person on the other side of this internet wormhole that is transmitting data to your face hole, um, and use it to explain well, me. Uh, I've been out of the VR chat scene for a while, and just kind of new to the IRL DJ scene. So I thought I'd just lay out my story and how I got into EDM and how I fell into the niche of being a tech core slash future core DJ. Um, and hopefully you come out of this knowing a little bit more about me, and maybe I can help you along on your personal uh, uh, EDM, VR chat DJ, IRL DJ, whatever, Um, so let's go back. Let's go back a couple years. We're gonna get in our time machine, and we're gonna go all the way to 2012 ish. Skrillex is just now becoming a thing, and we're all setting dubstep to be our phone ringtones. It was at this time I discovered dubstep and kind of fell in love with it, and by extension EDM. I began frequently watching releases from UKF dubstep and UKF drum and bass, which got me my first real intro into EDM. This kind of fizzled out over the years because I didn't really have a whole lot of support as far as my music career went. So this kind of fell to the wayside for a little while. During this time, I got old and it was quite a while until I got back into EDM. As a matter of fact, it wasn't actually easy straight journey to getting back into EDM from here. I had a varied taste in music, varying from math rock, psychedelic rock, Midwest emo, and a couple other weird genres here and there. But the way I got back into EDM, several years later, we're talking at least 10 years later, ish. I was a big fan of anime, and through this, of course, I became a big fan of some of the wonderful anime OPs and EDs that we get. Which, if you're not a weeb like I am, opening songs and closing songs, and I started listening to them casually. And through this, YouTube Music thought it'd be pretty cool to do the whole discovery doohickey, and I slowly started getting recommended some kawaii future bass, i.e. Mo Shop, Snail's House, and a couple others here and there. And listening to this eventually led me to the discovery of Psyche, where I was listening to a mix of various songs, and all of a sudden it was either Don't You Want Me or Are You Kidding Me? I want to say it's Are You Kidding Me on Heart Melody's channel popped up, and I immediately, broke out of the trance of having music in the background to stop and just go, wow, this is really good music. This is crazy. I've never heard of this guy before. So I fell in love with Psyche's very unique music. And it was through this that I started learning more about the Megarex record label, and by extension, a lot of the different DJs that play for them, Poyoshi, Lapis, you name it. And I also, ooh, no, too close. Get this out of here. How do you do that? Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Oops. Anywho, kind of future core, and by extension, some of the other hardcore genres, mostly J-core, a lot of kawaii future bass and stuff of that nature. And I discovered tech core, which slowly became a favorite of mine. And it was at this time that I was starting to listen to this music. I had finally heard someone, I had picked up VR chat during COVID as a way to, be social and active, and I met some pretty cool people. And through those people, I one day joined one of them in a world that was supposed to mimic a festival, and it was playing a stream of the Lost Lands. I think it was one of the Insomniac Park and Raves is what it was, and I immediately fell in love with this. This completely renewed my love for dubstep and EDM in general, and so I began raving in VR. And through this, I found a couple of artists and clubs that I enjoyed, so I would follow them on Twitch. And when I was at work, not in VR, I would often listen to these streams. It was at this time, one of the DJs that I was listening to, I'm not really sure who it was, but it was someone I enjoyed, obviously. Had oh god, it's been a while since I've done this. What is it called? Rated. Yeah, they rated the next DJ, and so naturally the stream transitioned from first DJ to second DJ. This DJ in particular was none other than DJ Obsequious. I'd never heard of him at the time. I had never heard. I believe it was Rizumu, where he was playing at, and I was really liking what I heard. And in the middle of this set, I hear him drop a Psyche ID, which was the M Project remix of Your Voice So by Psyche, of course. And so I immediately got his socials. I messaged him on Discord. I joined Computer Club, which was his Discord server at the time. And I started asking this guy, like, how do you do what you do? I have this music that I'm really passionate about. I want to spread it with people. And he directed me towards getting a DJ controller, the software that goes with it, explaining kind of how it worked with the whole, like, you stream your music and your visuals to Twitch, that gets streamed to the world, and people dance to your music, and that's congratulations, VR chat rave. So I started throwing pop-ups. So they really weren't pop-ups, it was just me, and I think it was Tube is where I started. I got a lot of older YouTube videos. Those are they're rough to look back on, but that's part of growing, is being able to look back on the old stuff that you've made and seeing how far you've come and how far you've grown. But I digress. Anywho, I started throwing pop-ups. I had a couple of friends in the Computer Club server that I'd reach out to and be like, hey, come to my thing. I play music. I met a lot of other people. And finally, one day, I had decided I need to play for a group. And I felt like I had gotten decent enough that I could actually throw a set down. So I believe my first set was for a club called Rage House back in the day. And they were like the go-to popular VR chat rave group at the time. We were much smaller back then. It grew substantially throughout the years as COVID worsened and everything was awful and shut down. So I started playing for clubs in VR chat, and I made my own at one point, Hangar Bay, with a couple of friends, and we did an event here and there, made a world. It never really got as far as I'd liked, but I didn't really have the time to dedicate to it at the time, so kind of a bygone project. And I was doing really well, I thought. And in 22, my mother passed away. I had went on hiatus at this time because of the amount of just grief and processing and life and family stuff that I was going through at the time. It wasn't working out. So I took an extended time off of DJing and streaming, and a couple years went by, and as things started to open up, I decided, let's do an IRL rave. Let's do this in real life. And I had met some friends, and I had gone out, and I started going to festivals and raving. And I've always said socializing is the best way to kind of put your name out there. And through meeting some people and getting to know them and playing a couple of songs and a couple of demo sets for them, I several years later, as of 2024, I played my first show at a series called Isekai Wonderland. That was my first IRL set ever. And I'd like to think I did pretty good. I certainly hope I did, and I must have, because I got booked for a third. Oh, not a third in the series, my second, but the third in the Isekai Wonderland series. And now I'm DJing in real life, so that's pretty cool. But I just wanted to give a background for how I got into all this, and it's ultimately comes down to being into niche things and falling down the pipeline, and eventually you find your people. I'm very lucky to have found the unofficial Psyche Discord. There's a ton of cool people on there with great taste in music. They support my sets whenever I put them on SoundCloud, and I wish they could make it to my IRL stuff, but that's not always easy with people living everywhere. So this kind of brings me full circle to VR chat, and I guess trying to figure out where to go. 3 years later, this game or community or whatever you want to call it, social experience, has just changed so much in the last 3 years that I don't even know where to start. Like, I don't know, like, a lot of the old clubs that I used to play for are just kind of like derelict. Like, people got done with the VR chat thing when COVID ended, and now we're here, I guess. I don't know, but yeah. I guess if anyone has personal questions about me, I'd love to answer them. I kind of like doing this whole like in front of the stream thing. I love finger tracking. Finger tracking is great, by the way. If you have a Quest 3, use the Steam Link beta, and you can switch between your fingies and your controllers by tapping your controllers together, and you get your fingies. It's really nice. It's very useful if you're a VR chat DJ, because you can DJ in VR with your fingies, and it kind of adds another level to the immersion. I wish I still had my full body set up, but my room's a little small for that right now, and I'm still trying to locate all my things from my move. But full body will make a comeback. Pinky swear. Pinky swear. Yeah, that's me. Catch one of my shows. Listen to a mix. Don't. I don't know. I don't care. Let's list off a couple of artists that I recommend. Top of all, Psyche, Sraver, Lampus. I'm pushing buttons that I'm not meaning to push. Whatever. They're not around anymore, but ladies only, aka Jakatanu, aka DC Maize. There's probably another AK in there, or AKA in there that I'm missing. Usao, Massive New Crew, Cabario, Volta. Shout out to Vagabond Beats, Serious Love Wiz, Mow the Lawn, AU, Mexi, I don't know. I don't even know why I made this video. I just kind of felt like, putting some info about me out there. I just work here, really. Yeah, that's the video. Sorry for ranting. Hope you got to enjoy the video. If you have any questions or want to know more about any DJ or VJ or music stuffs, let me know and I'll answer what I can. So yeah, that's the thing. Have a lovely evening, and drink your water. Yeah, drink your water. Yeah, you stinky. Drink your water, and brush your teeth, and tell your loved ones that you love them, and don't be so hard on yourself, and pet your cats. The government doesn't want you to know this, but the cats in the street are free. You can take as many as you like. Do it. 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 Take all the cats. Take all the cats. That's all I got. That's all I got. Oh, I got a mullet today. That's kind of cool. But you won't know that unless you come to one of my shows. Come to East Sky Wonderland on March 29th in Charlotte. More details will be announced soon, or don't. But you really should, because it's going to be really cool. We've got a lot a lot of cool people and good organizers, and it's going to be a bigger venue probably on a Saturday. It's going to be awesome. Come dance. Come dance. If you like my music, you'll like it. I'm playing before the headliner. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. It's going to be cool. You like cool things. You're great, huh? Yeah, okay. Do the thing. Do it now. Or don't. But you should. Because that's the cool thing to do. Okay. Bye. 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 Oh, it's not picking up my waving. Oh no. Bye. 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 Bye.